roster. It was great to see guys walk into camp today. Joe Flacco walking in. I clap it up. JOK was walking into the facility. Guys are reporting, signing contracts, doing their stuff. And Mary Kay Cabot was on UCSS today talking about the Browns and what she looks at during the draft and what's going on. And I asked her a question. She says she feels like that Kenny Pickett, who I think she's in the minority here, she thinks Kenny Pickett has a really good shot at becoming a starting quarterback and beating Joe Flacco out. Here's what she said right here on UCSS.
Yes, I was asked that on the radio, and my answer was who I thought, would be the starter on opening day. I said Kenny Pickett over Joe Flacco. And the reason why I said that is because I have been listening to the Browns talk about Kenny Pickett all offseason, and they are really high on Kenny Pickett. And one of the things that they really like about Kenny Pickett is that generally he doesn't turn the ball over a ton. I think they look at him as a player who came out of somewhat of a dysfunctional offensive situation in Pittsburgh, where his offensive coordinator got fired in his second season. He had some mercurial wide receivers that he had to deal with there. I think they're looking at Kenny Pickett as a player who can come in here and have some of the same kind of success, maybe not quite as much, but that some of these other quarterbacks have had in their second and third chances. I'm talking about the Sam Darnolds, the Geno Smiths, the Baker Mayfields, the Jared Goffs of the world. Not that Kenny Pickett is going to rise necessarily to those heights, but I think the Browns are looking at him as a player with some good upside potential, that if you get him in a good environment, in a good situation, and surround him with some talent, that he just might take off a little bit.
It's going to be, let me tell you why it's an uphill battle for Kenny Pickett to win that job. If Joe Flacco has that arm, if Joe Flacco still has the arm that he had, that we remember why we were here, this competition's over. And contrary to popular belief, Kenny Pickett is not that accurate. You look at his career interceptions, touchdown to interception ratio. He's not that. He's not the precision passer that people make him out to be. I know he's younger, but Joe Flacco, if he has the same rocket arm, you're in trouble, because Joe Flacco has the arm to push the ball in cold wind, weather, whatever the case may be. He's a much better play action passer. He's a much better player that's equipped to do what Kevin Stefanski wants to do. Run the ball, play action. He has the ability to throw the deep ball. You look at what Jerry Jeudy thrived under. He thrived with Jameis Winston. Guys that are willing to put the ball in the air. And that's the thing what you got to accept with Joe Flacco. Yes, he'll throw you some interceptions, but yes, you have to be willing to throw those passes in order to have the offense open up for you to get guys downfield. If you have a Travis Hunter, if you have a Jerry Jeudy, David Njoku had the best year of his life in the 6 games that Joe Flacco was playing at the end of the season. Go back and watch. Amari Cooper had a great time. He's going to put the ball in the air. He's going to push the ball down the field, and he's going to open the intermittent passing game. Plus, think about it like this. I'm not just sitting here praising Flacco like I think he's going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, but Joe Flacco came in off the couch. This dude was in day one, week one, off-season program. You think he already got the playbook? You think he already – listen, he's right in Kevin's – him and Kevin Stefanski look like they cousins. And I know a lot of times, my people, I laugh at Dustin all the time. I say, white people don't do cousins like that. Black folks the one got all the cousins like brothers. But these dudes got the same beard. They got the same demeanor. They seem to talk the same. They seem to walk the same. They unassuming. This dude is sliced right off the Kevin Stefanski love train. What are you talking about? And when you look at it, he's gonna be there all off season. And the guys that went to the last time you went to the playoffs was what? When Joe Flacco was there. And let me tell you something. Have anybody been in relationships before? You ever be with somebody and that was the highest point in your life, and then y'all broke up, and then it's been hell on earth since? You lost your job, you gained 25 pounds, your gear is terrible, none of your clothes fit. you don't even look like the same person. Then you see that person walking down the street by themselves, just in better shape than they was when they met you. Outfit looking crazy, looking successful. And you over here looking around talking about, no, you're going to remember the last place you was, and you're going to want to get back there. So Myles Garrett, who he want to start? Joe Bitonio and Teller, who you think they want to start? Who you think Jerry Jeudy and Njoku want to start? Joe Flacco, easy money, bro. This is chess, not checkers. And people, this is why I tell you, y'all guys don't play the political game good enough. A lot of this stuff is politics, and you got to have the optics. The optics is, look, we out here, listen, hey, when you get Joe Flacco in the huddle, Joe Flacco make you believe that he can do it. When he talk about, listen, when he start talking about, yeah, I was with Ray Lewis and Ed Reed, and when we won the Super Bowl, and when I was with the Baltimore Ravens, and what I did in this division, and you know what, we won on the road 3-4 times and won on the road. Joe Flacco, they told me, bro, you ain't telling me them young dudes and people looking around, them young dudes looking like this, man. I'm trying to roll with Joe. Now, don't get me wrong. Kenny Pickett got a ring, right? But he wasn't a bus driver. Joe Flacco was a bus driver. Kenny Pickett was along for the ride. No disrespect. And I don't think Kenny, I think Kenny can be a nice, solid backup. Somebody that's going to be not rock the boat. He going to do his thing. Hey, listen, we did a whole thing on Jared Allen. Jared Allen ain't never getting no shots. You going to work hard. You going to set screens. You going to block shots, run the floor, and rebound. Donovan Mitchell and Garland and Mobley getting all the shots. Apparently, Ty Jerome gets them too, but I ain't mad at it. But yeah, come on now. No. It's going to be an uphill battle for him winning that. And by the way, it's okay. I like what they're doing, though. It's another piece of propaganda. Let's have a quarterback competition with the veterans. Give them something to look at, the fans something to look at. See, they did whatever they needed to do this year. They came out in a 3-part program. They came out and said, listen, we're trying to get y'all to forget about the whole Deshaun Watson thing. We'll take credit for it. We'll say that it was on us. It was on the Haslam's. We're not going to rush a quarterback. Look at these two veterans that we got. Both guys won Super Bowls. Both guys got the pedigree that we like. We still might draft a young guy. What if we get Shador Sanders? Y'all like Jalen Milroe? We could put them in there. We redshirt them. By the way, we got a young guy named Travis Hunter who we think can be a Hall of Fame type player. You see it? Oh, Myles Garrett. Listen, we brought him back. It was a snafu. It wasn't no problem. Nick Chubb, you want Nick back? Oh, we ain't got a problem with that. Listen, we good with Amari Cooper coming on back. We got Kevin Stefanski. Tommy Reese got a couple wrinkles in there. New offensive system, new offensive line. Listen, it's going to be, listen, we're not saying that we're going to be winning and we're going to win at the highest level, but listen, we're competent. We're professional. We got some pizzazz. We got some things you can look forward to. We got a couple of players that you can spot shadow. Go get that Travis Hunter, number 12. I'm telling you, that's what they on. They trying to make it they're like, listen, when you go down to the stadium, you're going to have some eye candy. That's what they saying to you. You're going to have something to look at. We brought the fan favorite Flacco back. We got a young guy on the outside that's an exciting playmaker. We got the defensive player of the year candidate, Myles Garrett. We brought back Nick Chubb. We got a storyline for him to come on back and do his thing. Come on now. Offensive line look rejuvenated. I'm just saying.